الساعة الحين 5:30. It is 5:30 and Tom is not here. It is the July 23rd.
بحكي عربي عشان نعرف.
Well, I'm doing this for Tom. عربي إنجليزي. قاعد ننطر توم مديرنا. الساعة 5:30 الصبح. وهو للحين ما جاء. قال لنا 5:30 في الباركينج لوت. موقف السيارات. للحين ما جاء. نروح نطير. محمد الباو. Born 1979, July 16th, 22 years old. Dawood Al-Murjan. Born 1978, June 22nd, 23 years old. The Rishi Center. شنو بعد؟ وش تطلع؟
المكتبة وين ما بنشتغل.
اوه المكتبة هني. تعال المكتبة. شوفوا المكتبة شنو صايرة؟ هذا بروفايل كامل حق المكتبة هذا. The POS mobile سيارتي. And we're waiting. And log. they're after me! Player Wish Project plus 3.
Morning.
Morning, Tom. How you doing?
Good. We're going aviating.
Yes, we are. This is our pilot, boss, and killer. And off we. 6 o'clock. Sunrise, and we are in TAC Air around the airport. يم المطار الساعة 6 الصبح. بسم الله ما شاء الله. And there's Tom and Mohammed. Tom ومحمد. وتوا قاعد يقول لنا معلومات طيران ما الطيران وشنو راح نسوي وإن شاء الله شنو الكنترولز ما كنترولز تحكم. صراحة ما توقعت إن في طيائر في المطار الجنرال مطار كذي. توقعت كله صغار. هذه لنا. Morning. أي واحدة فيهم عاد ما يندر. This is the plane. It's a Skyhawk. I don't know if these numbers mean anything. ما أعرف شنو. Don't unlock it حجي. It's gonna fly away.
Fly away.
إن شاء الله في إضاءة كافية عجبة. باين.
Wrong during a run-up or during a walk-around, we don't fly.
Yep, that's right. Believe me, you won't hear us complaining. يقول لنا إذا لقينا شيء غلط ما راح نطير. لا.
The moth. But
Just check the tires, right? That's it, right?
No. Okay. First things first. This is called a fuel sampler.
Yes.
We take samples of fuel.
You reach those through the wings, right?
Right. Now let me explain something to you guys. This may look old, but mechanically this is probably one of the soundest airplanes I've flown in a long time. You know, the interior's a little beat up and stuff, but you gotta realize it gets used every day.
Yes.
4 or 5 times a day.
Yes.
Okay. So we start over here on the pilot side. We turn the battery on. There's a thing called a control lock. And it locks the control.
Yeah. لو قاعد الصوب الثاني أحسن.
Get that out. Turn the battery on, check the fuel gauge. Both of them, one says full, the other one says 3/4. And then watch your head.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
now we do the walk around.
And walk around.
First place we test. Stick the same thing up in here.
Damn it! Can't seem to get anything.
There's water, bubble down here. Put it up against there. It's blue, right? Smell it. It smells like gas. Okay. Now we all have oils in our skin.
Right.
It's good aviation fuel, not water. It'll pull the oil right off the skin. It'll turn it a powdery white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Okay, these are the flaps. What flaps do is create more drag. The first half create more lift and drag. The second half create more drag and lift. It allows you to come down at a slower airspeed and a steeper angle. At one time this plane had 40 degrees flaps, but because they put a 180 horse engine in it, now it only has 30 degrees flaps because
Right.
you'd lose elevator effectiveness. This little antenna here is called the ELT, and it's for emergencies. If you crash, the G-force in the crash would start this going beep, 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 and it helps people identify. This is your ADF antenna, automated directional finder antenna. It's like a radio station.
Nice.
That's a nav antenna, and these are your 2 communications antennas. Okay. Come around here. And what we're doing is we're looking for any rivets that don't look like they are cracked or whatever.
Right.
And then we look to make sure that the bolts, the nuts, are stationary. Then if you look, there's a little ball on the end, on this end of this cable. Make sure that looks good, and then we lift it up and do that on the bottom. Looks good. And then we come down here, and if you notice, we have a cable attached to the rudder.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Because these airports are old, sometimes they create ruts where the tires have been because they park them in the same spot day after day, month after month, year after year. So what I like to do, I like to bring this out right to here. Okay?
Okay.
If for some reason we add power and we're not moving forward, people have forgotten to take that off. And we can look out back and see the road, so we know.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the actual trim for the rudder. It's not a manual trim, it's a fixed trim.
Right.
But this is the elevator trim. What we're going to do is when we fly, we'll trim it out and we can let go and it'll still fly straight and level without us touching it. And that's what this helps us with. We check the trim, make sure it's okay right there. And we check the bolts again. These are static wicks. These release static electricity. And it makes it through this cable out to this portion, and it's released out through these wicks. Okay, Mo, you want to do this one? Push. There you go. That's good. Put it up against the white paint, make sure it's blue. Okay. The different grades of aviation fuel are colored different. If it was jet fuel, you would have no color.
Put your finger on top.
Yeah, go ahead and just pour it all out.
Oh,
There you go. Okay. It's kind
right?
of wet.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Can you read, what does blue say there?
Blue 100 lead.
Low lead.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuel still has lead in it. I don't care. Unleaded still has a little bit of lead in it.
Yeah.
Your strobe light, your nav light, just like in a boat.
Yeah.
Right is left, green is right. G-R-E-E-N.
Wait, say it again.
R-I-G-H-T.
Say it again.
Green is right
Uh-huh.
and red is left.
Okay.
Okay. Or how you want to do it is port, P-O-R-T, it's port starboard, P-O-R-T left, L-E-F-T. Port starboard. Oh, he hasn't. Last time I flew this, it just lost me. These are all bugs.
Yeah.
That's what happens to a bug going 100 miles an hour. Okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that yet. Air vent. Air vent. Okay. Handle, foot. Handle, foot, foot. We check the gauges. Now we check the fuel. Go ahead and hop up there.
So what are you looking for when you check the fuel?
Just make sure what the gauge in the cockpit says, it matches what it. Sure. Okay, now the cameraman's getting up there to look. And he's looking in there. Yeah, go ahead and put it in, and then turn it so it's, yeah, just, that's right. It takes about seven minutes to drain that whole tank, and there's 20 gallons of fuel in that tank.
Nice.
Okay, now if you look in here, this is our last point to check for fuel or for fuel contamination just before it goes into the engine, and then we'll check our oil right there too. The oil we check by just turning the dipstick, and there'll be marks on it. It says 8 right there, and then the next one says 6.
Right.
Okay, we have plenty of oil. This plane likes to be right around 6 quarts. And I'm going to let you feel how tight I get this, okay? Not very tight. What happens is when the engine warms up, that it'll make that seal really tight, and if you put it on too tight, the next person goes to fly, can't get it off.
Right.
Okay, this is what I call the peen. It's going to come out right here. And now it's just the opposite. The fuel will go into the tar, the water will bubble on top. Just the opposite of the drain.
Right.
Okay, now we come to the engine. I check the propeller. Make sure there's no nicks. Propeller is a lifting wing. If you notice, the angle of attack is higher close to the root than it is out here at the tip. Actually, the tip is either 0 degrees or maybe even a little negative because it's going the fastest out here at the tip.
That's right.
Versus in here. We check the alternator belt just like in your car. There's an alternator belt, an alternator. And if this plane was sitting for a while, we'd want to check to make sure there's no bird nests or anything, because birds like to get up in here.
Yeah.
Okay. We check to make sure the nose strut's good. Yep, it's good. Yeah. Then we do the same thing over here. This is pressure, fresh air, handle, foot, step, handle, foot, step. We got plenty of this. This is your airspeed. This is called a pitot tube. This is how we drive our airspeed. Static pressure versus dynamic pressure gets us our airspeed.
Good.
It's a fuel vent, so the tanks won't pressurize. Okay? The tank's pressurized and no fuel gets the engine, and the engine quits. So that's why instead of putting it out in the airspeed, notice they put it right behind the strut so bugs don't get in it and clog it up.
Yeah.
Now, this little guy is your stall warning horn. This goes on about 5 miles an hour before that plane actually stalls. Stalling is where the plane quits producing lift. Okay? So when we get ready to land, as we're getting ready to touch down, you should hear this go off. That means we're at the perfect airspeed. This is what it sounds like. What happens is this works off of pressure, and what will happen is this will start burbling right here and actually pull air out. So I'm going to suck on this. Hear that?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to hear in the plane.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. Okay, do it again. Oh, I got it. Okay, nice.
But it's a lot louder in the plane.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Made a few bucks.
Ouch.
Okay, red light.
Left.
Notice it's all lead. Right here.
What is it?
Lead.
Right.
And that's to counterbalance the plane. Okay? This is called a frise style aileron. What happens is it comes down just a little bit lower than the bottom wing. The reason for that is it creates a little bit of drag to counteract the active lift. And so the plane, if it lifted and didn't have enough drag, it actually started turning. Even though it's lifting, it's supposed to turn this way. So it creates enough drag to counteract the lift. Okay? So then we come and check this one more time. Normally if these wheel pants were on, we check the tires and brakes, but because they're on, we can't. Check those. Right. But what we can do, and what I like doing, is if you notice on this tire, you see a few flat spots.
Yeah.
That just means that the wheel wasn't rolling, and then when it hit the ground, it started rolling, and where's a little flat spot each time. But what we can do is we can roll the plane forward. I got it. And we just check all the tires. Make sure. Like this tire over here, it's probably got another 100 hours left on it. Planes are really light, so they will fly. Okay, now we'll do the inside stuff.
Cool.
Who's gonna fly first?
I am.
You are?
You? I wanna go. I wanna go.
You wanna go first?
Yeah.
Whoever's going first, climb in on the other side.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. اروح اول شيء طيب طيارة، لكن غريبة بيخليني على اليسار. Let me go on the left.
Okay. Any airplane that you'll find, except for maybe a 727 and a 747, in that any two-man crew airplane, you'll see this setup. And actually, you'll see all these same instruments. Okay. What you've got, before we go, what you've got is your artificial horizon. If we were flying through clouds, this would be able to tell us if we're climbing or descending, turning. Okay, this is your heading indicator. Your actual wet compass right here, it does interesting things when you climb and descend and turn. Okay, this doesn't. This is worked off a gyro. This doesn't. This is pretty stable. Right. So this is one of the primary ways that we navigate using this. Our altimeter here, that's about filled. 5860. 5860, right about there. No, that can't be right. Right about there. That's field elevation. We'll find out the altimeter right there. This is what's called a vertical speed indicator, VSI. This tells you if you're going up or down and how many feet. 500, 1,000, 1,500 feet, 2,000. Okay. This is your turn and bank indicator. That tells you whether you're doing a coordinated turn. If you put the wings of this, that's a 3 degrees per second turn or a 2-minute turn. If you kept it there, do 360 degrees. Okay. Your airspeed indicators here, you notice you have different colors. The white arc or the inside arc is for flap extension. The green arc is normal operating area, yellow arc is caution, and red line, you can't exceed that.
Right.
because most of these instruments run off a suction, you have a suction gauge right here, and we'll see that work. And then your RPM, they switched it out to electronic RPM. I personally don't like. But here's your radio stack, just like in a regular airplane. That big long antenna between here and the tail, that's this one right here. 850 AM, KOA. We could plug it in and listen to the radio station if we wanted to. Here's the other cool piece of equipment. This is called transponder. The transponder will allow the controllers through radar screens to see who you are, where you are, and how high up you are. And this is actually a Mode C transponder. And we can actually put it on altitude encoding, and it'll tell within 50 feet the tower or whoever wants to know our actual height above ground. Okay, and it's MSL, which is mean sea level, not AGL or above ground level. Your rudder pedals, your fuel selector, we can either do left tank or right tank or both or off. Your trim, here's your trim, how you trim it out, and your electrical stuff and your fuses. It's all right there. This is your mixture, and this is your throttle. And that's all there is to the plane. And the key to start it. So let's aviate. Let's aviate. Let me get my clipboard out. There's couple things I need to do real quick.
Yep.
Because we're going to go up to Jeffco, and I don't feel like fumbling with this. This is the map of the area that we're flying. Okay. If you want to look, we're right here, and we'll be flying up to here. So we're going to go right over downtown Denver, over Mile High Stadium and everything, go up here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to write down the frequencies for Jeffco. And let's see here. Jeffco AT is 126.25, 126.25 tower. Let's see here, 118.6. Okay. And that's actually, we can find all the information too right here. Centennial Jeffco. ATIS ground frequency is 127. 121.7. I made these up, these cheat sheets, but what it shows is it shows the two runways here at Centennial and then the east-west runway, and their respective numbers. We have ATIS, Automated Terminal Information Service, ground tower, and then the west runway, this little runway right here, when people are doing touch and goes, they have their own frequency at busy times. Okay? So if you guys would like to look at this map, you're more than welcome to. Dawood, you're flying first, right?
Right.
Okay. So Mo, if you've never used these before, I did clean them. What you do is you pull your ear back and you just push them in. And don't push them in so far they hurt, but just push them in so they're comfortable. And you'll be the keeper of the map.
We'll stop for directions.
Yeah.
Stop for
we need to.
directions.
We'll stop for directions. Okay. Let's see here. Got that. Got that. We'll put that up there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna test the brakes. Okay. Now, if you push on this one, it goes this way. You push on that one, it goes this way. So follow me. Okay, don't move your hands. You know how I'm using a little brake. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? Blue lights are tackled. Okay. Then we just go to the rudder. Okay. And you can look in the back. Look in the back and see the rudder.
Oh yeah.
And do do that in a second here. We'll leave it out to sleep. Elevator trim set to take off. A little mark right there. Okay, 1700 RPM. Right there. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the mixture first. This is the engine. It's going to get rough and you're going to see it raw. Okay, we're ready to go. This runway will look like any runway in any part of the world. These are the touchdown markers, okay? The runway will be numbered 17L is 17 left. Okay? Just like any other runway, this is what the big boys do. Okay, here we go. Ready? You put your feet on the floor, heels on the floor, no, heels on the floor. goes all the way back. And we're going to land on those two. Just like that. Body change. There's a really good restaurant right there. If you guys.
Whew. Just landed in the other airport. I actually done Denver Air. And Mohammed is getting strapped in. Mohammed بيسوق. Woo.
Okay.
All right. Captain Mohammed البو. Captain. سلم.
Dawood.
شهوار.
You're gonna have plenty of leg room after I get done.
Yes.
Here, but for now, it's gonna be loop height. Okay. Again. We'll hold the brakes. Feel how the tops of them go down. Okay. And if you want to go left, you push left. You want to go right, you push right. Okay. But we're gonna hold the brakes. Go ahead. We'll release this. Everything's off.
Yeah.
We'll turn the master on. Oh, first we'll do this. We'll turn master on. Okay. Turn a rotating beacon on. Clear prop. And then I'll go ahead and start it.
Yeah.
Okay, avionics master switch, go ahead and put that up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we do 121.7. 121.7.
Roger that.
Gently. No, I'm just on the tops. Just on the tops. You don't have to push the pedals, just the tops. They pivot like that, okay? And put your hands underneath your butt. Put your hands like this. Okay, not touching this. Okay, let go. Okay, once we get on the taxiway, you're going to taxi it. And you just use your feet. And I want you to keep this little yellow line between your legs. Okay? Just using your feet. Okay? If you need to go left, you push left. If you need to go right, push right. Push right. There you go. Push right. And left, and then just wiggle it a little bit, and it'll keep it right on. Now you're going right, so push left. There you go. We'll go ahead and do an engine run up. Nah, we'll do it this way. I got it. Okay. See these lines right here? We can't cross those.
Oh, I see.
Here we go. We're gonna go out here on the runway, but see, we got a jet landed. So the thing about a jet, it creates these horizontal tornadoes called wingtip vortices. We have to take off past where the main wheels touch down, okay? It's still creating lift, so we gotta watch it. You'll touch down about 1,000 feet down the runway. Those wingtip vortices are they're nasty things. They'll flip this airplane. Position and hold, 917. So he said we can go out here and just get out here and do nothing yet. So we just take off 29er right, and we got okay, so we're just going to coast down here for a second. We're all ready. Everything's set. Everything's set. Here we go. We're just going to cruise down a runway here for a second. Okay, we're not at full power.
that touchdown.
And that's how it's done. Okay. It's busy, isn't it? Centennial Ground says 50917 Alpha 8, like it's actually out the ramp. Keep that yellow line, keep letting. No, this doesn't help you. It's your feet. There you go. Look at that plane. Isn't that a cool plane? The next one. If you need to use just a little bit of brake, go ahead and use a little bit of brake. Okay, slow down just a little bit. Now we'll follow this yellow line right here. Keep that yellow line between your legs. Okay, I got it. Supposed to park there. I got it. Okay. Avionics off. Now turn the key, put the key up here, and then battery off. And that's how we do it. Whoa. Go ahead and just set those right up there.
عجي اخبارك؟ كابتن محمد.
No stuff.
Captain Tom.
You both are going to have flight logs after this. Oh, sorry.
No, take your time.
You want to get out?
No, go.
Okay. I got to go get a push.
Yeah, we got it.
There you go.
سلام. كابتن رياض. That's right.
Finish this off to make those nice and tight. Hold back. We do a boat knot. Boat knot. Wrap it around once. Then you wrap it underneath. Locks it in place. Just like that.
هذا كابتن درايولنا. عاش عاش. Come into the light. You look like a... Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, just give me one of those. Yeah, that's right.
So did you have fun?
Oh yeah. Thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And how about you? 2 thumbs up?
I had lots of fun.
All right.
Oh yeah.